What do I say to myself in moments like these when other people would quit? Well, what I say to myself now is a little different than what I used to say to myself. When I was in the Marines, you could push yourself to like unreasonable extremes because you were saving other lives. So you're willing to sacrifice your life for the greater good, for other people, maybe for your other Marines. So if you felt that strongly, then any amount of torture you could endure was less torture than actually dying, which you were willing to do. Now, I don't really have a motivation per se. Now it's because I'm in a much more consistent state of being happy. My being is happiness and joy and contentment. So when I do something like this, it doesn't feel as painful. Not that it's not painful, but I'm not coming out of a place where, like say I had a hard, long day at work, having, the kids are upset, they need to be fed dinner, I'm paying bills, I'm just exhausted, and now you're telling me you gotta work out. So when you're in that state, working out becomes just another hassle, another challenge. And it becomes just real intestinal fortitude and gut to try to do something that you just really do not feel like doing. But if you get into like a state where you're at peace and you're happy, and that's more your consistent state of mind, doing something like this isn't something that's additional pain. It's just something that you're doing. I kind of view it as like my body separating from my consciousness, and I'm seeing what my body is capable of, what form is capable of. And when I finish this, I go back to that state of contentment and happiness. I realize it's probably a very different spin on motivation, and especially considering the contrast between being in the Marines and where I'm at now. But essentially that's how I can do this now and push myself so hard. Because to me, it isn't the painful task that a lot of other people would probably view it as. What is something that I'm leaving on the stairwell that I'm not carrying forward? A lot of baggage I probably left behind before I got on the stairwell, but one thing I've noticed from doing workouts like this, similar thing I've noticed with fasting too, is that when you start feeling pain or regret or hunger pains, it's an opportunity to essentially observe those feelings and those emotions as like something that's part of your conditioning, something that's part of your form. And what I mean by that, it's the neural makeup of your brain, it's the chemical makeup of your brain. It's who you are as form, but it's not necessarily who you are as awareness or consciousness. And so fasting and exercise gives you an opportunity to observe those feelings and to be aware of them and almost detach from them. And once you detach from them, then you just feel them and let them pass, and they don't control you. I mean, the thing is like, when you're like at peace, like all the Zen masters and meditators, it's about non-thought. It's about non-thinking. So if in that moment you can be absent of thought, then you're at peace. So I'm assuming that's probably one of the reasons why you have like a lot of meditators or enlightened beings that do regular fasting. Obviously Jesus is known for fasts, but I've also equated that to workouts too. Is like kind of seeing how far I can push form, like I can push my body and remain detached from the body itself. So I guess that's what I'm leaving on the stairwell is, that form, those emotions, that the things that I don't want to be attached to. And then I can just be awareness and consciousness.
Are you guys doing stairs?
Yeah. But wait.
What is wrong with you? On purpose?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
On purpose?
On purpose.
Good for you.